back to Midday Kentucky, everyone. Well, last time Fawn was on here, we were talking all about cupping with Eric. And this time I wanted to talk about one of the other services that she offers, and it's called Acupuncture, everyone. Fawn Wrangle from Winchester Chiropractic. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me today.
My pleasure. Interesting. Acupuncture's been around
3,000 years
3,000 years plus. People know about it, but then unsure exactly what it does, because there are so many things that you can do with it. What are some of the conditions that you can treat with acupuncture to begin with?
Well, most people associate acupuncture just with the treatment of pain, with alleviating it.
True.
But actually it does work internally in the body, so we can treat other conditions such as chronic sinus infections, allergies, chronic fatigue syndrome. We can treat difficult menstruation. We can treat post-stroke recovery.
Really?
Yeah, paralysis. We can help with nausea that's associated with pregnancy, also the nausea and fatigue that's associated with chemotherapy, sleep disorders, all kinds of things.
It's amazing. Are there any side effects to acupuncture?
That's a good question. People ask that a lot. So I like to say the most common side effect is that people get really relaxed. So it doesn't matter what you're coming in.
I say relief.
Yeah, that too. And relaxation. We are tapping into the nervous system, and we're putting a person into that parasympathetic rest and digest phase. So a lot of times people will feel very relaxed and at ease. They'll want to take a nap afterwards. The biggest side effects sometimes that people come across, if they are on blood thinners such as warfarin, sometimes they might have some minor bruising.
Interesting.
But that's very unusual.
Yeah. I came in to see you many months ago and tried acupuncture with you. I thought you were amazing.
Thank you.
I noticed that you looked at my tongue and my eyes.
Yes.
What are you looking for?
Yes. So we look at the tongue because it's the only muscle in the body that's exposed. So we can take a look at the color and the texture and get a good indicator as to what's happening internally with the tissue. And also the gastric juices that come up and coat the tongue are a good indicator as to what's happening with your digestion.
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting. Let's talk a little bit about how many times do you need to see you before you start seeing results?
Sure.
And would that depend on the condition you're treating?
That's a very good question. Everybody always asks that. So everybody responds differently to acupuncture. It's definitely not a one-hit wonder, so you want to commit to treatment.
Yeah.
Generally, I will tell people, you know, give it a shot, 4 to 6 visits to see if you notice any changes. The more chronic a condition is, meaning that the longer you've been suffering with it, the more treatments it's going to take to address that issue. And so the more acute an issue is, then the quicker it's going to take to treat it.
Okay, there's a lot of conversation out there that people think that you can cure people from smoking with acupuncture and weight loss. And there's all these other things that aren't necessarily medical based. When I say medical, there's a lot of conversation also that they think that you're not in the medical field. I think you are, hand in hand. It works. What do you say to people like that that say that acupuncture can cure people who smoke?
I wouldn't say that it can cure, but we can help you with the desire and the coping skills to quit. Because that's what happens, you know, people, they use cigarettes to help cope with their stress, they use it to help cope with boredom, they use it to help with weight loss. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do probably about 50% of the work. It's a teamwork, you know. I'm going to be your partner and your coach and helping to quit. So I'm going to help with that component of that anxiety and that stress level, and I'm going to coach you. I'm going to tell you, okay, we're going to find that favorite cigarette of the day, and we're going to change that behavior. We're going to maybe have you take a walk or do a crossword or have a cup of tea or something that's going to change.
Take that away, that habit.
Change, yeah.
Does acupuncture interfere with other treatments that you might be having?
No, it actually works very well with other modalities of treatment such as chiropractic care and massage. Oftentimes we are trying to reach the same end goal, we just have slightly different ways of getting to that point.
I got you.
So for example, a lot of times it's muscles that are in spasm that are pulling on the joints that cause a person to need to have an adjustment in the first place. So oftentimes what I notice with working with Dr. Perry is that we find that the adjustments will go smoother and that they will last longer when we combine the two methods of treatment.
Again, I love it when you come in because you give us great information. You are so knowledgeable. We need to have you back a little bit more often. We appreciate you. If you
here.
want to find out more information about Fawn and Winchester Chiropractic, there's the phone number up there. Give them a call, and I'm telling you, she does the best massage you've ever had in your life, along with acupuncture. Give them a call. We appreciate you again, Fawn. Back after this short break, everyone.